Now I think we're just about done there. I think this is the last cabin that I haven't checked out, or, well, one of the last ones. This is the last I'm going to check out anyway, because there's nothing left to do here, and here's the whistle again. So I guess I could go up the stairs and go check out the view, but I'm not going to waste your time. It's nothing spectacular, considering that these are just, you know, DS graphics. We've been seeing better for years on home consoles. And, you know, you can do better as far as, ooh, look at the sunset goes. So, I fought everyone on the ship, so this means that I'm going to get the special prize. As I said, today I'm going to be getting a Rage candy bar. Too bad this isn't Sunday, because I would have gotten a rare candy for it. Oh well, doesn't really matter anyway. So, with that done, I will see you guys next time. When you try to enter the Relic Castle, sorry, I was looking for the name there. I was about to say anything but Relic Castle. Anyway, I don't know if I've said this before in this LP, but right next to the entrance to the Relic Castle, there's a bunch of Zen mode Darmanitans that have been around here for 2 millennia and a half, apparently. So the way to wake them up and obtain them is by using the Rage Candy Bar, which is conveniently what I got last time I recorded for doing the Royal Unova. Now, I'm not even going to bother wasting one of these things on waking up those Darmanitans, because, honestly, Zen Mode Darmanitan sucks dick. Don't ask why, it just does, and I just got another Rage Candy Bar for my trouble. So, yeah, at least Juniper was kind enough to let me know about this little tip in case I was interested, which I'm not. Now, we are all the way back to the area where we met Getsis the last time we were here, but we couldn't go any further if we tried, not to mention that we got teleported back out anyway after the cutscene. But now we can move on to the deepest area of the Relic Castle. So what we're going to be doing here today, there are two things we can do in this deepest area. We can find the Ryoku, one of the Plasma Sages, who's hiding out in here. He's one of the two remaining sages that we have to catch. And we can also catch Volcarona while we're at it. Oh, and here's a random grunt of Team Plasma who's supposed to be guarding Ryoku or whatever. But yeah, Volcarona is up for grabs, and we're going to be catching it today. And it's going to be tough, because Volcarona hurts like hell. This one that we're about to fight has Bug Buzz, Heat Wave, Quiver Dance. If that's not a recipe for disaster, that combined with a base special attack of 135, I don't know what is. I mean, really, the smart thing to do would be to wait closer to the end of the LP to catch it, but I feel like doing this today. Of course, I'm not going to be using Lilligant for the catch. I'm just putting it in the lead because there are going to be plenty of Pokemon in this area that are going to be weak to grass, including this Grunt's Pokemon, which is a single solitary crocodile. But yeah, Volcarona, it's a weapon of mass destruction, simply put. And in fact, it's a testament to how... Well, I wouldn't say it's a testament to how quadruple weakness to rock isn't that big a deal, because it's still a pretty big deal. In fact, I would say that just take away that weakness, and it just might be uber. That's what I feel, at least. Of course, there's no way to know for sure, but still. So anyway, we're going to be fighting this Plasma Grunt here, who is apparently a man of a few words. So, we'll be using Lilligant, as I said, to fight Crocodile. And yeah, there are a lot of ground types in this area of the Relic Castle. We got stuff like Krokorok, Claydol, Sandslash. So yeah, using something that's strong against ground is definitely a good idea. just make sure that you don't get totally mauled by a Cofagrigus either. So, Ryoku is looking for a Pokemon inside Relic Castle, which has to be the Volcarona that I was just talking about. And yeah, stupid and weak, that's pretty much all Evil Teen grunts in a nutshell. Okay, he doesn't say anything other than that. So, yeah, Volcarona! Incredibly powerful Pokemon. I sort of considered using it on my post-game team, but I decided against it. But just so you know, it was one of the things that I really considered using. I'm definitely going to be using it in my White 2 Let's Play, however. Point is, Volcarona is just that good. Normally, moves like Quiver Dance are given to really poor Pokemon, but somehow Volcarona got a hold of it, and which is sort of weird in a way, because Volcarona is one of 2 Pokemon that are neither legendary nor pseudo-legendary to have a base stat total higher than 540, the other one being, of course, Arcanine. So, yeah, it gets Quiver Dance. It also gets its own signature move with the Fiery Dance, which is not quite as strong as Flamethrower, but has a 50% chance of raising special attack, as if the special attack rise from Quiver Dance wasn't enough. It gets Bug Buzz, it gets Hurricane, it gets Giga Drain, it gets Roost. Those last 2 moves it obtained in Black and White 2, by the way. It's just amazing. It's also even oddly effective in the rain, if you can believe it, because it's surprisingly... God damn it! Stop it with the random battles! But yeah, Bug Buzz and Hurricane are particularly effective against Pokemon that are usually effective against rain teams. So it's an oddly effective fit if you're looking for something more novel and interesting for your rain team. So, finally made it to Ryoku. I was planning to catch the Pokemon called Volcarona. Yeah, the grunt over there pretty much spilled the beans, and he wanted to give it to Getsis. Thank God Getsis didn't have one of those things. So, yeah, Ryoku is going to reflect on his time at Team Plasma, because this is the last time we're going to see him in the series, by the way. He doesn't reappear at all in Black and White 2, neither do Giallo and Bronius, as a matter of fact. Now he's going to give me the Calm Mind TM, which I have no use for in this Let's Play. Sort of a shame that we get all those stat-boosting TMs so late, because, well, of course they would have been useful earlier on, but then again, the fact that they're found so late is to compensate for the fact that you can use them an infinite amount of time. And here comes Looker once again. Don't worry, this is the second to last time that we're going to have to deal with him saying the same thing over and over and over. And the last time is still a pretty far ways off, you know, the way I'm planning to tackle the remainder of the post-game. So, now Getsis notwithstanding, there yet remains but one of the 7 sages still at large. That would be Giallo, who is on Route 14? I think so. I think he's in the area up by the waterfall, since we didn't see him when we blitzed through the place to get to Undella. Anyway, we made it to Volcarona, so I'm going to save the game real quick, not with a save state, but rather with a good old-fashioned regular save. And I'm also going to be changing my lead, of course, because, well, using Lilligant against Volcarona is, you know, pick your poison. Fire, bug, both absolutely dominated. So my Lotic is going to be my choice, since it can put Volcarona to sleep. Now, of course, 60 accuracy is going to be a problem, but better that than getting destroyed in one hit repeatedly by a super effective attack. So, Bug Buzz, how much is it going to do, I wonder? Holy crap! 90 damage! That is a lot! That's more than I expected, especially since my Lotic is so bulky. on the special side. Now, how much damage is Surf going to do? I'm not expecting it to kill it, but wow, it actually came decently close. So, now's the time. I'm going to start throwing Dusk Balls since, well, it's quite late, so I guess in terms of effectiveness it shouldn't be a problem, but unfortunately it breaks out of the first one. But it remains asleep, so I'm going to get another chance. By the way, random bit of trivia, Volcarona is one of the very few remaining non-starter, non-legendaries left that don't have access to their Dream World abilities as of now. In fact, the only other one is Chandelure. Yeah, that's sort of weird. Now, oh, is it gonna work? No! Huge breakout! So it wakes up and, oh god, this is the last thing I wanted to see. Now it's starting to set up with Quiver Dance, so it's going to be even more of a pain to deal with. And, okay, can it survive Bug Buzz? I think there's a good chance, given the damage the first one did. Nope! Volcarona, Milotic, sorry, goes down. So now, this is going to be tough, because, of course, reviving Milotic at this point is an exercise in futility, since it's already got one Quiver Dance under its belt, so I'm just going to keep chucking Dusk Balls at it. But, yeah, as I was saying, Heat Wave, Zekrom resists it, but still does a hell of a lot of damage. When I said Volcarona had a huge amount of attack power, I was not kidding. So, is this one going to be it? No. Come on, hurry up. I don't want my entire team to be swept. So, Zekrom is almost dead, so, no, wrong menu here. This one has to be it, otherwise Zekrom is going to go down as well. Come on, 1, 2, 3! Yes! Volcarona was caught, and it only killed one of my Pokemon in the process. As I've said before, it would have been probably a good idea to wait a little more before trying to catch it, but, you know, the important thing is that I did it. It's not like, it's not like anyone's counting my deaths at this point, since I'm pretty sure everyone lost track a long, long time ago, especially since I've been doing these Let's Plays for almost 4 years and a half. So, anyway, as I was saying, Chandelure and Volcarona are the only non-starter, non-legendaries left to not have their Dream World ability yet. I'm not exactly sure why they think Swarm Volcarona is this fearsome. I mean, sure, Volcarona itself is pretty terrifying, especially considering its other ability, which is Flame Body, is pretty meh. So, yeah, I don't know. Of course, we all know what Shadow Tag Chandelure can do, or what it's expected to do once it's finally unleashed. But, Swarm Volcarona, I don't know. I think there's a pretty good chance that we might see this one before this generation ends somehow. And we're still getting lots and lots of random encounters here. I'm repeating myself at this point, but I'm really glad that they fixed that in Black and White 2 by actually making a longer game and not one that's made longer artificially by cranking the random battles up all the way up to the max. And by the way, this area of the Relic Castle is a maze. Of course, there's a map on GameFAQs if you want to know exactly how it works. Otherwise, you can just follow along with what I do. The exit should be right over there, and we're going to head back up. And we're going to emerge at the western entrance to the Relic Castle. Remember that place where we saw the Earthquake TM on a ledge all the way back near the beginning of this LP, but we couldn't do anything about it? Well, now, after God knows how many parts since we've first been here, we're finally going to get that Earthquake TM, which is going to come in handy because I wanted to give it to my Dragonite. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon White, we're going to tie up a few loose ends, and after that, we're going to begin the exploration of northeastern Unova at long last.